and her initials would be BS, as in
bullshit.
I take no bullshit. Yeah. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's David.
I'm Donetta.
Oh, did you hear that? I like went like I proper bang my chest. 10. You do 5, I'll do 5. 10. What is it?
Baby names.
Girl baby names that we won't be using but we really like. We've got 5 each and we'll just take it in turns and reel them off.
Right, my first baby name is Betsy. Now I really like this. I quite like all like the old-fashioned type names, but as soon as I said it, you weren't convinced, were
No.
you?
I don't mind it. I think it's a nice name. With all the names on Donetta's list and my list, I like them all. I think they're all alright.
Yeah.
But when you're choosing it for your child forever, to me, naming your kids like the most important thing ever.
It has to sit right, doesn't it? It has to feel right.
Yeah, and it just doesn't feel right.
No, it's really hard choosing a name.
My first one is Alexia. I really like it. I don't know why. I just always have liked. Why?
Because it's like Alexa and you love Alexa.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Don't say it too loud because she's just over there. Yeah, Alexia. I really like that name. But I don't know, we're just not going to choose it. Plus I think it's got a little bit more popular recently.
We actually had it down for Corbin if he were going to be a girl.
Yeah. Can you actually hear, by the way, Corbin? I think he's purposely told us we can't film where we wanted to film, and now he's purposely being louder than ever before while filming. Because he's in one of those moods today. Welcome to parenting. It's not, the hardest thing isn't choosing your baby's name. It's controlling the baby once they grow up to be 6.
Yeah, we were going to use Alexia and shorten it to Lexi, weren't we?
Yes.
We liked Lexi.
We really like that. That was probably the #1 contender had Corbin been a girl.
Yeah. My next one is Edith. Now, I really like this name.
I love it.
But we can't use it for one main reason. Because Harriet and Adam, our friends, have got a little girl called Edith, so we can't use it, but we love it. Yeah,
that's it. My nana was called Edith, and it's a really cool name. I think it's really coming back into fashion as well, and shortening it to Edie as well. So it is just so cool. So it'd be like double barrel. 1, it's really cool and I really like it. 2, it's also my nana who's no longer with us. It was her name, and it'd be a really nice touch, as baby names and grandparents and stuff tends to be quite a fashion, doesn't it? But yeah, because Adam and Harriet's gorgeous little Edie is called Edith. It just don't feel right calling your child something that one of your friends has got their kid called that as well.
Yeah, so we can't use that one.
My next one is it's a double one. It's Eva and Everton. Now I'm obviously a massive Everton fan. Could I call my daughter Everton? Like just outright Everton? I'm not sure. I would love it. I'd like it. I think I'd probably like it as a middle name. But being a huge Everton fan, calling my daughter Everton, that's a bit selfish, I think. It's more me. But Eva would come into it because we kind of probably just end up calling it Eva as a short for Everton. Because I won't like it to be shortened to Tony. And the one thing that we were doing with Corbin, I really almost called Corbin David James Shaw, like Corbin David James Shaw, so he had my name, his name, followed by my whole name. But I was really then conscious about we want to raise our kids to be their own person, and their own identity is like their name is the biggest part of their identity, and I didn't want like me to be all over his biggest part of his identity, if that makes sense.
But if you took Everton out of it, as in that you supported him and it were a football club, the name on its own is actually quite a cool name if you think about it that way, without even like the football reference.
Yeah, but it's always going to have the football reference.
My third one is Dixie. Now,
another Everton reference.
I think that's obviously the main reason why I've heard it, but when I think of it, I don't think of it because of Dixie Dean. I just
Dixie Dean, Everton legend, scored more goals than anyone ever in the world.
But it's such a sweet name. It is a really nice name. I remember Corbin called one of his Build-A-Bear teddies when he was little Dixie, and it just stuck. And I really like it. But
Dixie, I quite like Dixie for a boy.
Yeah,
I imagine like dual name, I imagine a little boy wearing them old-fashioned like grey trouser shorts with what's it called, the straps there as well, and a little dicky bow on, calling him Dixie.
Yeah, like a little like vintage outfit.
Yeah, like a little Russian doll or something. No, not a Russian doll.
But yeah, I don't know, it's another name. I love it, I really do like it, because I actually said, didn't I, before this, I says, I've got Dixie on there, is it a definite no, before we actually say it on this video, because I really do like it, but
it's a definite no.
Can't now because we've said it.
My next one is Blade. I really like, I don't know.
Have you said this to me before?
Yeah, I've always liked the name Blade, and I don't know why. For some reason, I've got in my head that I once read a comic or something, and the girl, or there were a detective's daughter or somebody in it, the name was Blade. There was a girl called Blade. I'm sure it was some sort of comic or something like that I've read, and I just thought, Blade for a girl, that's really, really cool.
Just reminds me of Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Blade. Yeah, see, it'd be a no, because I think that's probably the one on my list that's a bit too out there.
I don't like it though, it is nice. The more you say it, the more you think about it, but...
Blade.
I just think of the film. It just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
My fourth one is Peaches. I love this name. He's not keen.
No.
Oh, it's so sweet. It's so
not
pretty.
That. Like I said before, actually, as a name, I actually quite like it.
It's unusual. It's like you don't hear it all the time, but it's not crazy.
Is it Peaches Geldof, who's like the most famous Peaches?
Yeah, she died.
Alright.
Yeah, I think of that song as well. Is it Peaches and Cream or something? I'll not sing it.
Is it not Strawberries and Cream and it's like an absolute adult-rated, filthy music video?
It's not Strawberries and Cream.
Oh, is it Peaches and Cream? We'll get copyrighted for playing that song.
But
I could never have a kid who directly relates us to a song basically about sex.
Well, it don't, does it?
Have you seen the video? Peaches is off the table.
I love it. A little peach emoji when you're saying the name on it. Oh, it's sweet.
Is it a definite now?
It's a definite now.
So this next one for me was pretty much, it's been my number one, and it weren't till we discussed filming this video last night that Donetta ruled it as a definite no, because for me it was an actual contender.
Yeah, well, you asked me, didn't you? You said, have you got that name on the list, because take it off, and now you've got it off.
Because I didn't want to say it out loud to you lot, just in case it was a contender, because it's my number one, but it's Willow. I just really, really like the name Willow. Because when I'm thinking of a name, I'm thinking of a little baby, a like 6-year-old, a teenager, a young adult, like, and I just think Willow kinda, oh, little Willow, baby called Little Willow, and then like even as just a little girl called Willow, it's cute,
yeah,
and then as a teenager, like Willow could be quite cool, like if they've got a quirky character and stuff, and then like even as an adult, Willow, I just think it suits every bit of every stage of your life, and I just, oh, I'm a bit gutted actually, because that was one that I've really, really, really liked.
Yeah, it is a really good name, but there's a couple of reasons why we can't. Well, one, because it's just getting, I think it's getting a bit too popular now. Like I looked at one of the baby name lists and it is actually in the top, I don't know if it's 20 or whatever I looked
Strummel
on.
now, ask
yeah, whatever I looked on, it were up there with all of the names, and I thought, I don't really want...
And since I said it out loud,
we've heard a lot of
we've seen it popping up here, there and everywhere. In fact, the very day I mentioned it to Donetta, somebody followed us on Twitter and it said like, husband of such and such, dad of Willow, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, I've just said this out loud, and then so it's just got a bit too popular, and we're looking for something that nobody will really guess at all.
My last one is Hope. Now I didn't even realise you had that on your list until you said to me, oh, you've got Hope, I'll have to take it off my list, which is really weird.
Because I really like Klaus Michelson, and his daughter's called Hope, from the originals on Netflix or wherever it is.
So I don't really know why we're saying that then, because it is quite a cool name, but...
I don't think I could have it.
No, I don't know why. I don't think there's an actual set reason other than it's just doesn't sit right.
Was there a Hope on Emmerdale?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a reason why we wouldn't use it. Maybe it's just, you know, when I very first said Corbyn in my own head, I was like, Corbett. That is the name.
Yeah,
that is the
that's
name.
what we're looking
and I didn't
for,
have that
aren't we?
feeling.
Yeah.
I don't think you can explain when you find the name. I'm not even sure I would have the words to articulate why it's that name. It just would be, because you just feel it.
Does everybody else have that issue, or is it just us? This is such a hard thing to choose a name. Does everybody else have like this problem?
I bet they do. SJ Strum's making a full channel out of it, so they must do. There must be a market for this. Definitely. I'm going to inbox her and see if she can help.
I think years ago, I don't think people were as bothered, were they?
Well, no, because there were only Thomas, David, John,
Lindsay,
Paul, Peter.
Susan.
That were it. Yeah, Lindsay, Sue. Only your mum were out there.
Yeah.
Dodgy Donetta. And this is another one for me. Only as we've started recording this video, and I've been looking down my little list and my notes on my phone, that I wrote a couple of names down a couple of months back when we first found out we were having a kid. And I don't want to say it out loud now because I really, really like this one as well. It's Blake.
Yeah,
Is Blake a definite no?
Yeah.
Or maybe the fact that we drop one into one of these videos, people will rule it out.
Yeah.
Because honestly, after Willow, I would say Blake is like just there. Because I really, really, really like Blake. And do you know what I also really like? Is it Blake Livesey? Is that how you say it? Or Livesey? Who's married to Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. I'm sure his wife's called Blake. And she's really, really cool. Like, I've seen them do interviews together and stuff. And they're proper funny together. And I don't know, I just think the name Blake, I think it's one of them where it's not that popular. It's very, very different without being stupid, over the top different. You know, like, oh, I'm just going to call my kid Fireplace or something like that. Or Mannequin. Yeah, I'm just looking at things over there behind the camera. I'm going to call my kid Canon. I'm going to call it a Canon G7X.
I'm surprised you aren't saying Alexa. Alexa. Oh, hey Google.
No, because if we had a kid called Alexa, every time we're talking to her, Alexa would kick in. But yeah, Blake, I don't actually know why I'm saying it out loud and why I'm saying it on a video as a name that we won't use, because that for me would be a genuine contender, because I really, really like it.
Yeah, it's nice, but I'm not sure.
Should we cut this out in case we do use it?
No.
So that's it. 10 baby girl names that we absolutely love,
but won't be using. We'll be doing.
Or will we?
Oh, will we?
Blake Shaw.
Peaches.
Blake Shaw, and her initials would be BS, as in bullshit. I take no bullshit. Yeah.
We are going to be doing in the next, I don't know, couple of days or next week, a boy one as well. So we're going to get together 10 boys' names, 5 each, and do that, so that'll be quite fun. Thank you for watching the video. Please press the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to our channel for more pregnant baby lifestyle vlog type content from us. We're uploading every single weekday because we want to give you a break on the weekend. Yeah. So please subscribe to the channel, share our video and channel with your friends, see if there's anybody else that you think might like the content that we're creating, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.